between the stars tonight. Just me and static light. Another message sent, another signal bent into the void again. They say I'm crazy running, but they don't see what's coming when we rise, when we fly. We're not lost in space. We're finding our way home. We're not lost in space. We're finding our way home. Way home. Commands across the deck. Another world to wreck. They think we'll break and fall, but fuck them one and all. My crew stands 10 feet tall. They say we're just pretending, but something's really ending when we rise, when we fly. We're not lost in space. We're finding our way home. We're not lost in space. We're finding our way home. Way home.
Listen up, I ain't your typical captain, straight up rebel shit. That's what's happening, got my crew behind me. Loyalty unmatched, every system we hit. Leaves the empire scratched, they can track us, try to trap us and the forces, but we got something stronger than the resources. Yeah, we scatter stars, but we shine together through the darkest nights. We only get better. This ain't about power or some grand design. It's about family, the ones who stand in line, ready for whatever comes, whatever price. Cause this right here, this is worth the sacrifice.
And when you're scared, I'm scared too, but that's what makes this crew so true. Together we're unstoppable. Yeah, we're unfucking stoppable. We're not lost in space. We're finding our way home. We're not lost in space. We're finding our way home. We're not lost in space. We're finding our way home. We're not lost in space. This is our way home. This is our way home.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Rebellion. It is great to see everybody again, and we are in for a packed night tonight. We have a lot that we have to get through. We're going to be testing out the new raid, as everybody could see. Order 66 is now here. So we're going to be testing out the raid as well as GAC, and we will also be, if we get time to do it, I'm going to be testing out some of the Lord Vader events since we are Lord Vader ready now. This is crazy. All right, that should do it right up there. So I hope everybody's doing well tonight. For GAC, we are looking at a hopefully a good matchup here. Sorry, it's another 90-degree day up here. It's pretty hot. We're up against a Ray, a Jabba, a crew. I don't know why that's not with SLKR. Uh, 8,000 GP. He does have SLKR, so why crew isn't there, I don't know. C, a Relic 9 loot, Jabba, Ray, Starkiller. So overall, it looks like it could be a favorable matchup. But before we get into all that, let's take a look at Order 66. I know this is what everybody wants to see. Let me just toss a thing out in my guild here. Raids. Okay, so that's all in the books. Hey, Darth, how are we doing? It's good to see you, Saleya. Yeah, it happens. I mean, I was bound to get a good matchup because I have dropped quite a bit of battles recently, and they do like to even things out. So it was bound to happen. All right, this raid. I don't have anything that I could really be testing out on. First, let's take a look at Grand Moff Tarkin. As you can see, his mods aren't super great. He's got 235 speed, so I need to work on his mods a lot. Decent protection, some health, 10% potency. Hey CT Drill, how you doing? Couldn't get through GL Kenobi. Yeah, Kenobi could be tough. That's why I made it a big point to go get Leia because she is my Kenobi counter right now. I haven't really had to use her for that, but that's why I got her. Um, so Grand Moff Tarkin's not super great right now, but I want to use him with my clones here. And as you could tell with my clones, they're not even 7 stars. The mods are just kind of hodgepodged on. No Zetas. So let's see how we can do with this. I love the animation. It's so clean. Okay. So I have been watching a little bit of I haven't I don't have my armor up and running yet. So um I haven't really gotten around to use an armor with SLKR. Yeah, this is what I'm hoping. This is why I wanted to stream this today. I wanted to see like a way to help you guys because I'm sure all my stuff is on your level. So I know Arnold did a lot of testing earlier in Beaver, but I don't have relic troopers like a lot of people do, so I'm hoping this is gonna help a lot of players. Let's see. I know I want to try to get. So, from what I was watching earlier, I know you want to try to get the troopers out. They give you a lot of points, but you also want to save these guys. So you want to get these stacks down on um, Vader as quick as you can. So let's try to. Probably should have. What was my. Ugh. I probably should have did special too. Um, yeah, we're going after Fox right now to go try to get Appa. Sorry, it is hot, pretty hot up here, so. Um, I don't know how to tell where this guy's at. I don't know how close he is to. Okay, so as soon as this execute goes down, that's how long we have. So we have 11 of his turns. All right, that's down. Rescue. So we got one. All right, we got two. These are just troopers. Let's see if we can get the disguise clone trooper first. Oh, jeez. He hits like a truck. Okay, so there's 300. This looks like a decent team that we could work with. As you can see, I have no Zetas, not 7 stars. Their gears are like gear 8. So this team works great for an easy 300 for your guild. We're gonna discard this just so we could test out some different stuff with it. Tarkin seemed to be the key to that. I'm wondering if we could. I'm wondering if you could do it with less of them and use the other 2 troopers somewhere else. Um, let's try the Bad Batch. The thing we have to be careful with the Bad Batch is I know that they have the bug going on right now, which means you're hitting for 33% of the time. But let's give it a test. We'll see how it runs. I have worked a little bit on my Bad Batch. As you can see, Omega is 3-star or Relic 3, and I have her Zeta for the leadership honor. And we have a Relic 1 Hunter. A level 10 Batcher with the Zeta, 2 of Wrecker Zeta, but none of them have mods. I'm going to try it without mods first and see how that goes. But we're missing. Probably throw these on. We'll leave that off for now. So he has all his Zetas. And where is... Crosshair is a little bit lacking too. I'm just going to use these up. It's because I want to get their Omegas at least. See it without the mods and see how the Omegas do. So I did do a little bit of work on these guys, but they're not fully there yet. So let's give this a go. Okay, we'll go in here. Remove stealth from the healthiest. Gain stealth until the end of the counter. Can't be copied or spelled. I haven't used these guys at all, so... Tenacity, else. Let's do it. Get some bleeding. I think I want to call... Crosshair on this one? Or Hunter? Okay. So that gives stacks. Let's try to get over to Crosshair. Alright, we got the 2 on the ends down. Yeah, then the other thing about RNG with these guys is the fact that there is the bug with them. All enemies are subdued. So they're actually not hidden as often as they should. Which is another issue. Let's call... Again, I don't really know how to use these guys, so... I'm working through this too. I don't want him. I want to go after these two. We have the rescue available. Let's try to hold off on it. Target 100%. Let's give that to... Alright, can't give it to Hunter. Or Wrecker. Let's toss it over... here, I guess. Rescue. Yeah, I know that you want to try to have as many AoEs as you can, so that way you could get through these guys a lot easier. Wow, that just decimated him. Let's get over here on... we lost one. Save that for you, and now we hope we get a rescue soon. I don't want to get over it. Get off Vader. I don't want Vader yet. Destroy that trooper. And rescue. So that would be 600 banners right there. That is most the way to 100. That just between the two, or a million. I know a lot of guilds ask for a million. I know mine ask for a million, and we're a decently sized guild. So this works pretty good as well. I imagine after the bug gets fixed, if you wait a couple days to do this one, uh, when they get that all worked out, it'll work a lot easier because that bug will hopefully be taken care of. Sorry, it's pretty hot up here. All right, something that I really did want to try. This is a complete wanting to test it. It was I do Kelleran just isn't no mods, no Zetas, not maxed out. He's just kind of here. Gear level 9. I did want to test out the pirates though. I wanted to see how these three would do. Without the other pirates. I have no idea how this is gonna go. And again, this team doesn't have mod. I pulled all the mods off. Oh, he's out. Okay. Okay, so as these guys attack, this is how their attacks cause the execute to go down. Oh, we got one down. Get those stacks. Oof. Come on, we gotta get a rescue at some point here. He's gonna be enraged. Come on, give us a rescue. Alright, we'll get him out of here. I don't like that stun. Let's get our health up. Take you down. Okay, so we got 200, so altogether this would be 800,000. And he's enraged. He's gonna take us down. So 205,000 on top of the other six isn't a bad score overall. And that would also give us two extra teams to work with. I do want to try something else here. What set does he want? He wants... health and speed with some offense and protection. We got for our 8 offense, flat offense, no speed. Protection, no speed. Oh, no, I didn't want that. I don't. I really don't use her very often. Like, ever. Not getting any speed right now. There's some tenacity flat offense. Ugh, that's an ugly mod. Tenacity. I don't like that it doesn't have any health, but we'll use it. Alright, a little bit more tenacity. Actually, let's see if we can get a better mod here. Speed, health. You couldn't go other percentage. Oh, let's see. My mods are a mess. Guess we're just gonna have to use this for now. Because I liked... offense, health, speed. And... crit chance, protection, 10 speed. Alright, let's give this a try. Not the best mods. By any means. I want to see how he solos this. I'm wondering if he could withstand the initial onslaught. Okay, we are getting the first turn. Defense up. Just because I want to try to make it through all this. No, no go. Alright, that doesn't work. If you pair them with the other two, it'll at least get you a little bit of the way there. Oh. Alright, and then we can test out... I do have some of the Jedi Vanguard here. They're not overly built. The mods aren't the greatest. But we could give them a try and see how that works too. Also, hey, if you're over on YouTube, please remember to drop a like on the stream. That would help me out greatly. And let's not forget to subscribe. I'm probably going to put... all right. And if you are over on Twitch, please remember that we are Twitch affiliated now, so go ahead and drop everything down below too. We have our subscriptions now, and those unlock a members only part of my Discord. And if you're not in my Discord, the link is provided, so please remember to join the Discord. And I'm hoping to get that members section active. So what if we try Luminara here? I know she does really well in the Naboo raid. And toss her with the Vanguard team. Who are your GLs, Saleya? Oof. Alright, this is a no-go. I think this team, from what I've seen in the testing on the other streamers, it works really well if you have Mace Windu. It's looking like not so much without him. Okay, so you got the bundles and you went for Ray and Slacker. I would definitely recommend Executor and Jabba then, and then work your way into Leia and uh, Luke. That one hurt. We throw in like a Qui-Gon. Again, my mods aren't that great. He doesn't have his leader Zeta. I'm probably one of the only few who hasn't applied that Zeta because I have other stuff I'm working on. So what do we think, guys? Are we liking this a lot better than the Naboo raid? I'm definitely I'm liking it a lot more. I'm curious to see how it stands the length of time because the Naboo raid was really cool at first, and then as it went on, it was just like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. Can I still use my Naboo team? No, I don't have Yoda. What if we toss this and then pick some offense? Who do I want to call? We're about to lose a Jedi. Those extra stacks. Hey, Avant, how's it going? I'm trying to test it out with a lot of the lower levels. I was able to get the 300 with the low level new troopers, and the Bad Batch worked pretty well. Hondo did pretty good with his pirates after everybody kind of got decimated. I did get 2 saves on it, so that would have been 800,000 total so far. Trying to mess around with all this and see what I can do. Also, guys, big shout out to Avant. If you guys don't know, he is one of the three scoundrels, one of the hosts to it, and he's really awesome. If you're over on Twitch, make sure you check him out. Also, the Three Scoundrels, which airs on Thursday nights about 8:30, 9 o'clock EST. This is their 100th episode coming up tomorrow, so definitely tune into that. Alright, now we're about to get destroyed. I can't. I plead the fifth. Alright, I like that one the best. So if you were to combine this 200 with the 200 from the three pirates that are out, uh, yeah, when he goes into rage, he is just nuts. He's crazy. And then you take the two 300s that we got, that would be your 100, that would be your million for your guild, and that's about where you want to be. And that would also give you the fifth and final team to get whatever you could on. So let's give this a try. And again, I try to get a million for my guild just because that's our goal, and that's generally what I put out in the Naboo raid. So just to show you guys. Not you. You. I am gonna submit these couple just so we could see the million get put into place. Drop that. Let's get over on Fox. Oh, don't take out Tarkin. No, I need Tarkin. Don't take him out. No, no, that... Wait, why is Crosshair in here? I don't want you. Appo, there we go. Alright, let's try this again now. Throw that. Come on, take out Fox. I don't like that he's down to 12 already. Alright, let's give him more stacks. Jumping on Appa. Dang. Rescue him. Destroy everybody. Get that subdue out. Rescue. Drop everybody. Yo, he's a champ. Look at that. He just 300 this solo. And again, his mods are garbage. With the extra 81 speed at 235, if I were to actually work on his mods and get him better, make him quicker, some more health, a little bit more offense. It's potency that he really likes. Having that extra 10% helps. Go back in with Bad Batch. Put bleeding on. I think I really like calling Omega here. We gotta get some more stacks on Vader. There we go. Get the stacks. Jump on Apo. Destroy you. Nope, I want to get over here. So we still got time to get a little bit more work in here. Badger, target ally recovers one. We still got 18 stacks, so let's try to see if we get him out. Rescue. Alright, we're in a really good place again right now. Just basic. Basic. Trying to get to the disguised clone trooper. Okay, he's out. Let's wipe him out. Rescue. Destroy you. Alright, now they can't hide. And rescue. Hey, I just realized that was Avant's first time in chat with his first message here. Alright, and then let's see if the pirates work the same as they did last time. Hondo really pulled the weight there once he got rolling. Because I think we're going to lose this one super early. Yep, he's going to go 7, 4. Three, two. We can't get on we can't even get on Vader yet, so and there he goes. Alright, let's see if we could try to get this to this one quick. Get more stacks on. We're still trying to get through Apo, which isn't good. It seems like once we get through the Fox and Apo, everything does get a lot better. And I don't want to say that the 300 wouldn't be too out of the picture with these guys. Take you down, rescue. So this is working a little bit different now that Hondo's actually having a little bit of help here. Rescue, and then he's gonna be enraged, and he's just gonna wreck our shit right here. I love how the lightsaber goes through his hand. I find that comical. Okay, and then it was... We did this team. And through Ewan. Advantage. Okay, maybe we want to take Apple out first. See if that saves the stacks a little bit. That hurt. Vader's about to execute one. Five stacks. Your big damage heal. Your big damage dealer here is going to be Kit. As you can see, you're kind of going to want to just continue to feed him. Get that 200. Get destroyed. I'm curious to know if that's even able to beat him there, but I don't think so. Okay, so there is our million. That is how you help your guild out. Again, this is the very first day of this raid, and the fact that we got a million with what little we had is huge. Mr. Cannoli, if you're watching, this right here is exactly where we need to be, and hopefully this raid helps my guild out. Let's see what else we could toss here. I just want to see Granny. Actually, Dep would probably be better. Nope, let's get over here on Appo. Nope, on Appo. Get over on Appo. Ugh. Hey, Snack Attack, how we doing? Yeah, I don't have Mace Windu. I wish I'm honestly as soon as the rest of the clones get farmable, I am working on getting him. I'm hoping to have him by the second release. Yeah, it's looking like this isn't gonna be good. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. All right, so outside of your first four, which are gonna be your major things, unless you have um anything hidden with on the back of your Jedi, it's looking like this is probably gonna be around where you get. Again, if I had Mace, that would have been my fourth team that I could have used, and I would have had that that whole bat the last team that I just did to get the 200. I could have used that, and then Mace to be the fifth and final team, and then working on those teams will get you. Those should be your five teams that I would recommend. But right around where we need to be right now, so that is a good thing. And if the rest of my guild could kind of put up these same numbers, then we will get the same crate that we did in uh the Naboo raid. Yeah, the piracy, that's a not a huge fan of the pirates. All right, now on to GAC. Oh, they started attacking. All right, let's so LW14, if you're out there and want to pop on for the stream, you're more than welcome to. It would be great to see you. All right, let's first and foremost, let's get rid of this ray. My old faithful. Remove buffs. Throw that down. Surprise. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say no damage immunity here. No, no, no. I'm not like that. If he were to come on the stream, LW, I welcome you. I'd honestly even invite you into voice chat. I'd have to figure out how to work that, but I'd make it work. All right, let's jump on Ray. See if we get her before that ult. She didn't go ult. That was weird. I don't know why she didn't ult there, but we'll take it. I've never actually had to deal with a Tusken Crown, so that'll be fun. I did put my Slacker on defense with my level 15 Dark Raycron. Let's throw this down. And now we go to town on Leia. And of course, we all know how love Leia is on the stream. Just because she is amazing. R.I.P. Carrie Fisher. Jabba does make some really weird noises. Alright, so how do we want to get through this Tusken Crown? I feel like I want to Sidious this. I want to say this is a really good counter for it, if I recall correctly. I've never actually faced this Omi, so this will be fun. Alright, let's get to it. Ugh, I hate when I lose my mouse. Well, the reason I also want to make sure I use Sidious is because they got the They got the feet for ep um the episodes. Just keep destroying them. I'd like to know where all the AoEs are. Alright, let's see if we could do that. Ah, we were so close. Do that. Get over here and don't kill. Dude. Do that. Wipe them both. We gotta catch them eventually, right? We gotta get that chieftain out, and I can't get over to him. Alright, we've almost got chieftain down. Alright. See if this'll do it. Stop that. If he would stop killing them both. There we go. What do I got for resistance? Nothing great. I think I wanna Jedi Master Luke this. We're so close to that level 9. That level 9 is so broken. I always feel so much better when Nihilus gets out. I don't like the fact that I could be insta'd like that. Thankfully, he went for Luke. I don't think we're gonna get lucky twice, though. I have a bad feeling he's gonna nail Luke, Knight Luke with that. Don't. There we go. Just can't make it through this team for some reason. Don't make me bane this. By all means, don't make me bane this. Just get through it. I should have known better than to go Luke here. But if I back out, it's just gonna say where they are, and I don't want that turn meter. This is just gonna stall out. Unfortunately, we're in for the long haul. "28 seconds." And this is how you deal with that. As long as Bane doesn't get blanked by an Hylas, because he absolutely could. There is no nothing in his kit stopping him from being one shot. And that's how you do it. I should have just did this to begin with, but Oh no, you killed him. How dare you? I'm so sad. It's a gas team. Let's test out gas here. It's what, Rex and fives? Let's give it a shot. Again, they're not fully fleshed out. The mods are kind of not that great, but I'm all here to test. Ooh, almost had him. Once crew goes down, this is over. And down he goes. Alright, let's take out first order. I don't want to deal with his buffs, and he's up. Alright, so here's that, to put that into essence of what just happened. Um, Ewoks. Nothing super challenging here. We just gotta get through this. This is my 501st. They're not gonna show up. But I have no mods at all on the Rex and 5s, and Gas has 3 mods and 1 Zeta. Let's go Old Faithful here. Just go down. Just go down. So if I didn't waste Luke like I did, I would have had him here to take out one of these guys. AC protection. Yeah. Oh, I can feel a yawn coming on. We yawn in support of Fat Phil here. Come on. Throw that down. Throw that down. Start ramping. You go down. I don't care. You could summon everybody you want. What do I want to do here? Let's see. Oh, we do got the Omi now. We could do that and the Hylas. I can never see on these levels. Always take out the healers first. Mm. All right, quick work of them. And I really liked how these guys work together. Go ahead and mark him. Take him down. I call Cal, I believe. We're getting through her. We're getting through her. Alright. Now we just gotta get through these Ewoks. Let's throw, throw a little mirror in. Look at my little Ewoks go. Mwah. Little murder bears. And if you've watched my streams lately, all my GAC, you would know that this thing is a major pain in the ass for me. I do like that it's 4-star. Maybe that'll give us a edge over it. Jump out on punishing one. Down goes Scythe. And they got their bounty. This is going to be a no-go. Hoping we'd at least take a couple out, but try one more on this. You. Alright, here we go. Take Anakin out like you always do. And there he goes. Like always. Every damn time. So in order to make that counter work, Anakin needs to be alive. And unfortunately, he's always dying. They always go right for him, no matter what. And down goes the Y-Wing. Why would that taunt go off? Silly me for thinking I could get something. Alright, let's see if we could at least get through this. Some back. I don't know what setup this is. Stun. I'd love to take Vader out as quickly as I could. Alright, Vader's done. Take out Gauntlet. Take that out. Just give these a little, we'll give these guys a try. When they don't work, I am going to go to the Lord Vader event because I actually have something interesting for round 1 that I think everybody will probably find interesting too. Now I wanna... I didn't want to use Hunted there. I wanted to get it on Punishing one. Okay, okay, okay. We might be cooking something up a little bit here. Can I get one more turn? No? Okay. Maybe. Maybe. I doubt it, but maybe we could clean it up. Let's get that coming pants going. Okay, let's jump over here, try to get you out, because that's going to be the key. Bring in common pants. Let's try spinning. That's a good trick. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we did it. For the first time in a while, we have a full clear. Took 4 tries, but we got through it. Overall, we did get the full clear. That was the one that we had to do 4 on. I still haven't heard back from him at all. Um, I don't know if he's going to be able to get through all of this because this bottom wall here is going to be that's going to be the killer right there. He's got to get through Jabba, Slacker, and the Tuscans. So we got the full clear. Let's be happy about that. All right. So the other thing that I wanted to show you guys, and I thought this was interesting. Claim that. Get that. Complete 25 Cantina battles. I'll do all that later. So I recently unlocked the Lord Vader. This was yesterday. I unlocked the Lord Vader um, GL event. So we could finally start going for Lord Vader. And as you could see here, I got 10 shards. I was curious to see how this tested out because I heard that this was a really easy event and you only needed his 1 Zeta being the chosen one. Look at my mods. I'm missing half of them. We have these couple Omegas and the one Zeta. These mods aren't even all that great. We have an 8 speed, some health percentage, offense, 5 speed, tenacity, health, and 5 speed, health, offense, like 3.34 offense, and a little bit of defense. Not great mods at all. Wrecker, I bought the bundles for these guys and I haven't touched them. No mods, no Omegas, no Zetas. They literally are just at Relic, and again, no Omegas, no Zetas, no Omegas, no Zetas. I'm gonna show you this. Again, half a mod set on Anakin, not even that great. The 2 Omegas and his 1 Zeta, and nothing else on these guys outside of the Lightspeed bundle. Alright, so I always like to go after the B2s first, just because they could be annoying. Go over here. And go back to Hunter. I should have hit record. He's down. And honestly, that's not a bad thing. I kind of like him being down right now because he's getting his armor back up. Alright, so we're through phase 1. Now we go to phase 2 where it's Trench and a couple droids. So I'm gonna go right after Trench. We want him to be right on the bench. If we could take a turn, that would be amazing. Alright, he's got 2 armor shreds, so after all these shenanigans, we're just gonna wail on him. Come on. Come on. Okay, you're gonna make me a liar now? Jump right on him again. I wish they had an auto for this. CG, if you ever get the chance, that would be a great quality of life. Start passing it over here. All right, I like that armor up. I liked when we got it over there. We're almost through. All right, next phase. All right, now he's gonna do all his shenanigans. All right, trench goes down. Hop on over to B2. Thank God we don't lose tickets anymore on these. But again, remember he has half his mods. He has terrible mods, not even a full set. One Zeta. The Bad Batch has nothing. And we're about to clear stage 1. There we go. There's some more Vader shards. Without having to touch a thing. I haven't been able to do it on this one. I think we are going to definitely need to have a full set on him. I'm gonna save this because I am working on it. Again, it's not finished, but I'd like to be able to come back and mess with that. But I think I'm gonna go Jedi Knight Luke's. And let's see what this does. Now, when you do this, you can't attack Dooku until his droids are gone. So we're gonna immediately jump on them. See if we could take these guys out. All right, one down. If Kenobi dies, we lose. So we gotta be careful. All right, that should take you down. All right, phase 2. Now we don't have to worry about Kenobi. Get that armor shred on him. It's just a matter of time at this point. And Dooku goes down. Love the cinematic. What do we have? Arc. Looks like a bunch of ARC troopers. And all this is a reskinned Jedi Knight Anakin. I should have went with the AoE. That was my bad. Misclick. We almost one-shotted her. Almost one-shotted her. So we can do this event pretty easily. Let's see how close we could get to Lord Vader tonight. And again, if you are on YouTube, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe down below. That would help this channel grow, and I would greatly appreciate that. Throw down the AoE. Yeah, he just destroys her. Alright, I want to jump out over here and take these guys out. Avoid the AoEs. Not that they really matter all that much. We could basically just auto this, but unfortunately we don't have an auto. Alright, so let's get out to 5. Get that. Take out this Guardian. Yeah, do your heal. Let me reset my specials. Alright, so that's the big 60 energy ones. We got those out of the way, thankfully. Let's throw the music back on. I have a notification somewhere. Alright. We might be able to unlock them tonight. I'm certainly going to try. I do have to get off about 11. So, depending how long it takes us to get through all of this. Oh, that just destroyed. Ripped right through their defense. So I'll try to get through this as quick as we could. Alright, Kenobi's out. Oh, wrong one. Oh, well, this works too. Anakin is such a big quality of life once you could get him. Like, actually get him going with decent mods. Uh, misclick that one. Let's go over here. All right, let's see how we could do against Trench this time with the better mods. So if you remember last time, I had no mods on anybody. Let's take you to... Oh, man. So much easier. Just ripping right through that B1. Alright, we're gonna jump over to that other B2. Do it. Let's see, what do we need? Let's take those shards. Gives us 30 energy. Oh, look, they got Hondo up here already. So in case you haven't seen the news, Hondo Ohnaka is going to be the next GL. I know not a lot of excitement on this one. They did release the next couple marquees, which the first three are going to be a lot of people from a lot of lore characters from Maz Kanata being the Pirate Queen. And then the next three after that are going to be a couple characters from Skeleton Crew. So if you haven't seen Skeleton Crew, it's geared towards kids, so take it for what it is. But I actually enjoyed it. I did watch it with my son, who's 10, and he really enjoyed it too. So it is geared a little bit towards that, but it was enjoyable for what it was. Uh, with that said, not super excited about the characters. Um, I'm gonna catch a lot of flack for this, but as a lot of people do know, I enjoyed a lot of the Acolyte. I didn't enjoy Osha and May and her character, but I did enjoy a lot of the backstory of the Jedi, and Chimere was just godly to me. I love Chimere. He's Now it's getting hot in here and it's not even the temperature outside. I love Chimere. Um, he made that show for me. I've never really been a big Sith person. I've always been geared towards like Jedi, and I love the Mandalorians. And just as soon as I saw Chimere, I was like, okay, I could get behind the Sith now. Um, I mean, many reasons why, but I'm not at all surprised by needing a Hondo at Relic 9. I don't think he's gonna be as expensive as Glat was. But I did realize recently that when these guys come out with him and Glat, they do like to take the other previous incarnations of them and put them at Relic 9. So, not at all surprised about that. I do like the Relic 3 on Captain Athano. That is nice. That you don't need him up super high. Uh, Veteran Smuggler Chewbacca, I guess he's kind of a character that's just there. And Ezra Bridger, it gives me a reason to actually take him up in relics. Mine's sitting at relic 3 just because I bought the Lightspeed bundle, so he's just kind of sitting there. So I guess it gives me a reason to take him up higher and make my Phoenix squad just a little bit better. But yeah, so he's finally on the game. It's good to actually see him there. I can't wait to see his character model. I wonder if they're gonna go more towards the Phoenix or the Rebels look of him. Because early in Rebels he didn't look like that. So I'm curious to see how they how they go about that. But back to our Lord Vader unlock. And again, I'm going to try to get him unlocked tonight. I'm not going to get him all geared up. I'll take his level up and gear him as far as I can, but I'm not going to be able to really get into him. Plus, I don't have the Zetas to toss on him. So I'm just going to do what I can and kind of leave it at that. And then I will work on him a little bit and try to go further in this event with you guys. As soon as I get him able to continue, I will definitely do that on stream. And I will most certainly keep you guys updated. Drop you. And again, I'm really sorry. I keep fanning myself. It is like 100 degrees up here in my attic, which is where I have my game room. It's under construction right now, so a lot of the drywall and everything is down because we're redoing a lot of our electric too. So it's kind of all torn down so we could run the electric and actually do it right because our house is pretty old. So a lot of the electric is like needs to be redone. So it's really hot up here. So it kind of makes gaming and streaming a little bit uncomfortable. All right, so we just got to get through you. Grab these. I probably should just throw a quick mod set on these guys just so it goes a little quicker. Get it over there. All right, one of them down. Jump on the other B2. All right, we got one down. Get on over to here. Alright, and this should do it. Alright, take out Trench. Sit him right back down on that bench. Oh, he actually survived that one. Alright, alright, I see you. I see you. Sit down. Alright, and just to make things a little quicker, let's just go and throw on Jedi Master Luke's. I don't know. We'll throw on Jabba's. And Leia is my defense, so I don't need to worry about all this remodding hurting my defenses at all. And we'll throw out Slacker. Sure, looks great. Let's go. Alright, now we should increase our damage output with mods on everybody. Should be in the key operative here. Jeez. There we go, he's down. We're almost through, chat. Alright. Trench didn't even get a chance to take a turn there. Come on, we just gotta get through this little bit. Get over here to Echo. Or to Rex. Some other news that I did want to share. For those of you that aren't on the Discord, or those of you that are and who haven't noticed, Kate Gaming over on Twitch, make sure you give her a follow. She is a terrific person, great gamer, and you will absolutely love her. But Kate is now in our server, and I created a whole section for her to announce her streams and everything. And something that is in there also is a role called Club 38. Kate and I are creating a podcast together. So it's going to be the first ever podcast with the only two female content creators in SWGO together. So that's going to be pretty big to get out. We're both excited about it, and we're excited for you guys to have it. We are looking to record on Twitch. So we will do our live on Twitch, and then we will record it and release it on YouTube, and we're looking into Spotify too. But that is going to be a Twitch exclusive thing, because we both have our Twitch is really good to me being affiliated and everything. So I kind of want to, until YouTube gets up and moving, because I don't have a whole lot of subscribers over on YouTube. The It's kind of a small community over there. So I do want to give back to Twitch a little bit. And she's only a Twitch content creator. So I'm going to record it and I'm going to upload it as part of our weekly podcast for you guys, probably on a Friday. But that's something to be excited about. Club 38, it's going to be amazing. We will be recording on Tuesdays about 9 o'clock-ish. So let's be on the lookout for that, guys. Especially you over on Twitch. Be on the lookout for that. It's going to be probably streaming on Kate's channel and then my YouTube. So yeah, pretty exciting to have the only two female content creators together. See what all these notifications are. Alright, blinked him. Now we're back to trench. And sit down. Alright guys, we're down to one more run through. The last time. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. Ooh, we got a special. Sweet. Nice alt. Drop trench. Take out the B2. And there we have it. The Lord Vader unlock. This makes GL number 6. Screen print there. Take him up to 85. Okay, everybody. We have him. Lord Vader is unlocked. That is a huge step. We got him to level 85. Took him as far as we could right now. I'm going to work on gearing him and relicing him. And then we will toss some good mods on him. And take care of that. Tomorrow morning, I will go back and fix all my mods on my GLs. Whenever you do this, please make sure you fix your mods. I know if you rip them off to do events like this, just put them back when they're all done. That's the big key that you want to remember to do. But this is huge. We now have Lord Vader. We are working on getting him and his clones up. CX2, which is right here behind my head. Still sharding him. Scorch. Let me hide chat so you could see that. We got Scorch over there. We have Just Guy's Clone Trooper, and Oppo is up top. So we're still sharding them. And then we got Lord Vader, of course. Good things happening. Good things happening all around here. Let me just go ahead and burn up this energy. Inquisitor, why not? I just need to burn up this energy so that way it doesn't go to waste. I never like my energy to be capped. If you could avoid having it capped, definitely do that. You don't ever want it capped because the longer it's capped, the less energy you're building up. But let's see if we can go ahead and raid over on YouTube yet. YouTube has kind of been a little slow. I know generally you need customization. Alright, so we still can't automatic dubbing, don't need that. Languages, basic info. Yeah, so we still can't redirect over on YouTube yet, unfortunately. So we are gonna have to end there. Let's see, who do we want to raid over on YouTube or Twitch? We could raid. Let's raid Rabid Beaver over on Twitch.
Yay, Jacob.
All right, everybody. So we're gonna raid Rabid Beaver over on Twitch, and unfortunately, the YouTube stream is gonna have to come to an end. If we want to be able to redirect on YouTube, let's make sure we like and subscribe. Let's grow the channel so that way we could actually redirect over on YouTube. So with that said, thank you all for coming out. I appreciate everything you've done. Please remember to like and subscribe, and rebellions are built on hope.